Hello everybody, welcome back to FRAG-MENTAL. I have some ultra cheapies for you today. Blood-curdlingly cheap in fact. If you want to find out more, stay tuned to FM.
Halloween obviously falls in autumn time, but even though I'm calling this a Halloween video, the fragrances I'm going to show you today are just perfect for autumn. So really,
this is an autumn ultra cheapies video. I'm calling these ultra cheapies because they're all under £20. So you can still get cheapies under £30, under £40, but I think under £20 and you're still getting a certain degree of quality, I'm calling them ultra. All the fragrances in this list are in no particular order. I haven't ranked them. I really enjoy all of them. They're all ultra cheap and ultra good. Let's get into it. The first fragrance I've covered before on my channel, but this is just as cheap as it gets. It's from Primark. It cost me only £6 for 75ml of an eau de parfum concentration. It's based on Tom Ford's classic Black Orchid and it's called Noir. In my opinion, Noir does a great job at recreating Black Orchid. It's a very sexy, refined, elegant scent. It's primarily, to me, chocolate and mixed fruits, and you totally get that with Noir. The performance on this is fantastic. It's a unisex fragrance, even though Primark do market it towards men, so don't let that put you off, ladies. If you're in Primark, hit the men's section, although I think in the last Primark I went into, all the fragrances were just lumped together in the same section, so don't be afraid at checking out the fragrances that aren't necessarily marketed to your sex. And vice versa for the men, there are some fragrances in the women's section that are totally based on unisex fragrances. So head into Primark, see if you can pick this one up. I'm really impressed with this. £6 for 75ml of eau de parfum concentration is just a steal. I have heard quite a few people say they can't find this in Primark, so all I can think is that they must have sold out. Whether it's something they will restock, I'm not sure. I have seen it recently in Primark stores, so you can still definitely buy it in store. If you're struggling to pick this one up, an equally good copy of Tom Ford's Black Orchid is Oud 24 Hours by Ard Al Zaafaran. This will set you back around about £12 on eBay for 100ml. It's just as good, in my opinion, as Black Orchid. It's just as good as Noir. Yes, double the price unless you can find it cheaper now than £12, but you are getting 100ml. If you enjoy Black Orchid and you haven't tried either of these two, I can highly recommend both of them. Both ultra cheap and both just as good as each other. For the next ultra cheapie, we're sticking with Primark. Again, this one was £6, but this time you get 100ml. This is based on Jo Malone's Oud and Bergamot and it's called Amber Noir. I don't own Oud and Bergamot, so I can't directly compare it with this one. What I can tell you is this is a beautiful, resinous, ambery fragrance. The quality of this and the depth of this, just to me, it oozes niche. If you bought this for £100, £200, you wouldn't be disappointed with the scent of this one. This is scarily good value. I don't know how Primark can create such a high quality scent for such a low price, but they've done it and it certainly is well worth picking up. Performance on this is pretty good. It projects a little bit and it does sit relatively close to the skin, so it's not a big projector, it's not a beast performer. £6 for this juice is an absolute steal. If I were you, I'd head down to Primark and see if you can snap one of these up. The next one I'm going to talk about, I've already covered in some detail on my channel, so I'm sure you'll have heard of this one, and I definitely know a lot of you out there already own this one. It's one of the best ultra cheapies you can buy. It's Bogout pour Homme from Jaques Bogart. In this we've got lavender, bergamot, orange blossom and tonka. There's also a cherry pipe tobacco accord which is beautiful in this. So there's some fresher, lighter notes and some darker accords. Beautifully balanced fragrance. The performance on this is absolutely stellar. You don't need many sprays of this one, so definitely go easy on the trigger. It's beast mode. It projects for 2 to 3 hours. It'll stay on your skin for 10 hours plus. I picked this one up from All Beauty for just £17. I think you can get it for around £16, £17, maybe even cheaper if you look a bit further and you find some discount deals. But wherever you buy this one from, it's hair-raisingly good value and well worth picking up. The next one is for coffee lovers. It is the provocatively shaped Rochas Man. This is bergamot, lavender, jasmine, smoothed out with vanilla and smooth sandalwood. It has that gorgeous coffee accord. This is like drinking a sweet cup of coffee. I picked this 50ml bottle up for just £18.95 from allbeauty.com. I think you'll agree, a spine-tinglingly good deal. The next one is a classic ultra cheapie. It's shockingly good value, pun intended. It's CK1 Shock. This one has just a touch of citrus and some tobacco, cardamom, musk and patchouli. It's a little spicy and it's mixed with a beautifully smooth and sweet tobacco. Performance on this is pretty good. 100ml of this juice set me back for a screaming juicingly cheap £17. The last one I have to show you is rich, it's warm, it's addictive. It's from Zara and it's Rich Warm Addictive. In here we've got tobacco, coconut, sandalwood, honey and cedar. It's smooth, it's rich, it is actually addictive. You'll want to just keep coming back to smell this one. Availability on this is somewhat hit and miss. When I checked the Zara website here in the UK just before filming this video today, it was out of stock. Whether it'll come back into stock, I'm not sure. If you go into store, it's the luck of the draw. Some stores have it, some stores don't. Some have sold out. Sometimes with Zara fragrances they replace the stock, sometimes they don't. Head down to your local Zara, see if they've got it in store. Keep checking the website, see if it comes back into stock because it is really worth picking this one up. Performance isn't amazing, it's average. I get around an hour projection, 3 to 4 hours as a skin scent, but you can top up if you like with it being such a cheap fragrance. The other thing I quite like about this is the presentation. It's a good quality bottle. It actually reminds me of my bottle of Tabac Rouge from Faden. It's a very similar bottle. In fact, the Zara has a nicer cap than Tabac Rouge, and that fragrance will set you back over £100 because it is a niche fragrance. All things considered, the quality of the juice, the presentation, the ultra cheap price, which is a skull-bouncingly good £12.99, this one is well worth picking up. So these are my ultra cheap picks for Halloween, stroke autumn, stroke fall. I worked out that if you bought all these fragrances for the prices that I got them for and which they currently are available for, it's going to cost you under £80, which equates to about $100. So considering that some designer scents cost that much for one bottle, these fragrances represent absolutely stunning value. Okay, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. If you own any of these fragrances, let me know in the comments down below what you think of them. Also, if you own any other great ultra cheapies, please let us know in the comments. If I don't own them, I may look at picking them up. And also people reading the comments would find it very useful as well. If you guys get any trick-or-treaters this Halloween, give them a spray of any of these fragrances and they'll thank you for it. Thanks for watching everybody. Until next time, keep tuning into FM and keep smelling good.